Right, we've made it to the Intermot in Cologne, and I've just walked in the door. So the parking was a bit of a faff. I had to ask some people where to park, and then I got a like a transit bus over, which was pretty easy. Just had to ask someone where that was, and here I am. So let's take a look around. Massive hall. I think there's over a few halls, so we'll have a look around. Let's have a look. Well, yeah, it's all kinds of wonderful two-wheel delights. There we go, copy monkey bikes. This is interesting. Look, it's like motorbikes for the police and the army or whatever over the years. Beamers, obviously. Being the German police, what else would you use? Just a green BMW. Oh look, they have got a Yamaha there. Not really sure. I suppose they're trying to get people to sign up. Right, I spotted the Suzuki bikes. Let's go and have a look at them. I think that's something that people are interested in. Right, I've spotted a 125. I'm going to start off at 125s and work my way round. Right, here we go. Look, a couple of kids playing on a 125 already. So let's have a look at the specs. So it's 15 horsepower. It looks quite sporty. It's a cool looking bike. Skinny little wheels. Making it look big. But that is a tiny bike, even though that kid makes it look massive. It's pretty... Well, it looks alright. I'd love to have a bike like that when I was younger. Pretty basic with the keys. But it's everything you want from a 125. Let's move along out of the way of these kids looking around. So we're going into the sports tourer segment of the world. GSX S1000 GX. 150 horsepower sports tourer. I quite like these Suzukis, but would I put my money on one? That's a good question. And then next to it, we've got the GSX S1000 GT. So the GT has got like heated grips, cruise control, and I think it's got that option to have the suspension that does itself. Bigger screen, slightly different look. Look, headlights are side by side instead of under over, and the wing mirrors are mapped to the fairing rather than the handlebars, which I think I prefer. I don't know. And then the Katana, which you don't ever see. Would be a cool sort of extra bike in the shed, wouldn't it? Because it does look cool. Proper different. People would always ask, what's that? Again, pretty basic up the top there. Then the GSX S1000. And I kind of like this sort of camo look plastic that they use, Suzuki. So that looks like a cool naked, doesn't it? Quite like that little fly screen on the front. It's tidy. I think Suzuki should be selling more bikes. Right, what else have we got sporty-wise? Let's go back over to another 125, which I just spotted, and this looks excellent. So this is a GSX-R 125, which is like, I'd have loved this as a kid. I mean, like 16, 17 years old. What's it got? 15 horsepower, 11 litre tank, and it weighs, what's it weigh? 137 kilos. It's proper, I love it. It's quite sporty. Be tucked up on the back roads on that. Trying to get 75 mile an hour out of it, or however fast it goes. Doesn't even look too cheap either, like, you know, everything's built to a budget. Keyless start. It's cool, like that. Little LCD screen. GSX 8R. Not really into these, especially for 10 grand. I think I'd have the naked bike over that. And the Busa, black and orange Busa. That's nice, isn't it? What a sexy bike that is. Good old-fashioned analog clocks. Mate, what a beast. Just look at it. What a beastie. Right, some off-roading. So I've spotted the RMZ 250 and the 450. Very little difference in them size-wise. Let's have a look at the seat heights on them. So the 250 is a 955mm, and the 450 is just 5mm higher, or sorry, 0.5, half a centimetre higher. And I was looking at these look quality, like properly well put together. Like those. That's a fully off-road machine though. It's not for on the road. There's no like speedo or anything. That's just off-roaders. Cool, like them. Now they do DRZ4, which is like a supermoto, like this. I like the colour too. Not sure how well it's going to come across on this camera. Again, really well built. Adjustable suspension. It's like nice, good switch gear and stuff. Like the headlight. It's cool, man. This is the off-road version of it. I think I prefer the supermoto one, but for green laning, that's your kiddie. No price tag. Again, I like that little front fairing with the screen, with the light on it and the mudguard. Like it. It's a trick. Right, so I suppose we'll get into the, what do we call these? Adventure, basically sport tourer bikes. They're not many people taking these off-road. Let's have a look around. So this is the V-Strom DE. It's a 1050. 880mm, 16,100 euros. Without, I doubt that comes with luggage for that. See, they just don't look like they're 16 grand's worth. Seems to have cruise control and heated grips as standard, so that's good. And we all like this gold, blue and yellow colours, don't we? So that's the 1050. This is the 800DE, which is almost the same size of a bike. It's got a quick shifter, no cruise control. It does have heated grips. I think I prefer the look of the 800 actually. I like the headlights over the single headlight at the front of the 1000. These are all the same, just different colours, different side cases. Yeah, 16 grand. A lot of money. Let's make our way over to the scooters. So I'm a bit of a scooter fanboy. Bergman 400. Now I wish this was a 600 or so that it would compete with the Yamahas. Twin discs. I like the green colour. Looks really comfortable. It's sort of pretty simple, which I like. It's not trying to be anything it's not. No cruise control, and it's got a standard key rather than keyless. And the dashboard is old school clocks, as you can see there. No price tag on it. 755mm seat height, so quite good for smaller people. A lot of these scooters are really difficult to get your feet down, so I quite like that. And then there's 3 more scooters that I really like all these. So this is the Bergman 125. It's an A1, so it's a learner bike. Don't like the colour, but it looks like a really good town bike. It's got like a little cubby up there for all your drugs. Sorry, I mean your Coca-Cola. You can put your shopping there. Looks like it's all right for 2s up. Tiny little back wheel. Looks like almost looks like an e-bike. It's so tiny. Kind of like these. And then this is the 125 address. Little filler cap on the back there. That's interesting. Little shopping clip. Here's shopping. And these are proper step-throughs as well, as you can see. All 3 of these are proper step-throughs. I quite like this. It's a bit more of a girly bike in my opinion, but really like it. The address 125. Oh, this has got a price on it. That's €2,800. That's cheap motoring, isn't it? And this is another A1, the Avensis 125. This is a bit more sporty looking. Shame this guy stood in front of it. Again, with the fuel cap in the back. It's much more sporty, like as a little 16-year-old lad, that'd be cool. I'd like one of them. Right, they had a couple of race bikes built up in the centre. Let's have a little look. Suzuki CN Challenge race bike from 2024. Let's have a little, let's get close enough. Proper job that. Trick, 10 carte trick that, and a second one, the Yoshimura Cert Moto team. The old transponder on the back there, I think. Mate, look, even the rear sprocket's got like a little carbon like heat diffuser on it. Or maybe that's just to sort of help you get the wheel in and out on quick changes. Like every single part of it looks like it's adjustable. It's amazing. Proper. It's cool. Right, that's the Suzuki. Let's take a little break.